slow ahead.
Welcome. This is personal computer gameplay, presenting another U-boat mission. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the show. Also, thanks Deepwater Studio and Playway for the ongoing support. I hope to be posting more content in the not-too-distant future. Thanks for watching. Best of luck.
Greetings, and welcome back to U-boat.
Full ahead.
Today, or tonight, I should say, going to continue the Arctic convoys. I've already completed two chapters of the actual Arctic convoys scenario. Now I'm working on the third. I had actually recorded them, a couple of them, but they were a bit touch and go. How do I say? Touch and go, or a bit scrappy. I didn't really had to load and save a few times, and I made a few errors there, and got caught out a couple of times, and so it wasn't really anything I wanted to sort of put on the old channel there. It was a little bit of sort of trial and error, and changing a few things. The destroyers up here, in this particular, they seem to be very quick, and you know, you think you're away from them, but they are fast, and they're coming at me, and they're catching me out. So today, I think I've ironed out a few of the wrinkles, and hopefully I can get up here and do a bit of sinkage.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Or tonnage, I should say, but oh, I just had a terrible time coming up here. It's the weather's been actually alright, stuff like that, but man, those destroyers have been hunting. Now, I just read up today recently that the new DLC is on the way. New larger U-boat is on track. They've done a lot of the detailing and the engines and stuff like that. They've got to work on the TDCs, and then they've got to incorporate it into this actual game. But it's like a few months away now, but yeah, looking forward to that finally. And well, they put a lot of work into their detail, so obviously it's going to take time. But I'm not knocking what they're doing, but yeah, it's been a long time coming, and apparently the actual large sub can travel further. You can contact headquarters and get another mission while still out at sea, which is good. And another good thing is that you got 6 torpedoes, 6 torpedo tubes. So I don't know how they're going to incorporate that into the game, whether the convoy is going to be larger or the water's going to be deeper to accommodate the larger boat. Whether you can go to deeper sort of depths and you know, top speeds, you know, because these are all very important things to take into account when you're hunting those convoys. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they've actually come up with. But it's apparently it is designed on an actual U-boat it is historically, which that'll be good. So I'm just heading out now. I'm heading up now to the actual patrol
There's an incoming transmission.
square sector, and I'm going to be hunting these convoys. I've been having a few, the main thing is up here that I've been having a few issues with in the Arctic convoys is that there's simply no convoys around, and then all of a sudden you'll get like a 48 ship convoy, and it'll just appear, but you're scanning the area, you're out there for ages, and then all of a sudden you've got a convoy there, and I don't know if that's actually the generated one that they're talking about, but I'd like
We've
to
been notified by a nearby U-boat of a probable target in the area.
AC 415.
Set a course to these coordinates.
We're going to
Flank
flank
ahead.
on up there. It may look like one unit from here, but once you get closer, you'll find it's a full-on convoy. But hopefully today I've actually sorted out my problems.
Control area reached.
One thing I was getting is a little bit too greedy. I was trying to duck and dive with those destroyers instead of playing it safe, and it sort of came back and sort of haunted me there, a few little of the destroyers, because I wasn't really sinking them like I normally are. I use a T5 and I'm sort of hitting just one of the destroyers, weakening their defenses a little bit, and then moving. But I was just trying to avoid them and sort of be clever about it, and that's what I've been doing the last couple of trips, and sort of half and half successful. But it only takes one destroyer to really sink your boat, and that's what, you know, I was running into a lot of that, so it wasn't very good content. You know, if I sort of survived what they were throwing at me, it probably would have been, you know, if I'd had a little bit of a where I'm sort of working with, but it's just basically hit, down, gone, you know, game over, reload, and then I'd have success, and I'd be sinking a few boats, and same sort of saving game, you see, using the same games, and so then I'd reload. Then I'd sort of pass that part and I'd go to the next one, sort of, you know, it happened 2 or 3 times in one patrol, you know, so it wasn't very good content. It was sort of frustrating, really, and it was sort of coming out my voice. You know, I was getting a bit annoyed with certain things that were going on because it wasn't really going my way, so that's alright, you know, that's the game, and you do actually get achievements for actually surviving these sort of things, but yeah, it wasn't very good recording material, and I want to change that, and have at least something that's sort of entertaining to watch, you know. So anyway, coming to the first target, this looks like one boat on its own at this range, so I'm gonna 20 to 30.
Torpedo into maintain.
Turn on the pump.
I don't know if the actual like they're actually updating regularly the destroyer behavior. I'm not too sure about that, because sometimes you will come out and you think not a problem, you know, you will do what you want to do, but then other times you'll be struggling against them. They'll be sort of, it's actually started since I've been up here in the Arctic convoys. They're sort of sniffing me out really early, and I really have to, even just if they're in the area, if I making no noise, they still seem to find you. It's like they've spotted you somehow, and so you'll soon see. Oh, that's a convoy. It's saying one unit, but that is definitely a convoy, so I'm gonna have to move it on up.
Torpedo into
40.
Alarm! Corvette in
We're a
sight, bearing
well-oiled machine.
345
Let's
degrees.
show the enemy what a U-boat can
Full
do.
stop.
Periscope depth.
Crash dive. We're an alarm.
Man the attack periscope.
I need some help here.
Will do, Captain.
See what that guy. This
I could use
guy's
some
there
help over
with.
here. Yes, sir. I'm on it. I need some help here. Will do, Captain.
Man the listening room.
Right.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface observations.
Switch to electric motors. Night lights. Turn off the gyro compass. Silent run.
Go straight to silent running. Yeah, look at that. So the one, actually oh, there's planes too. There must be a carrier in here. Oh, we've already
Full ahead.
we're submerged. It's good.
Change course.
Affirmative.
Lifting snorkel. We're still at 5 to 10, so we've got a bit of time left before we actually. But there's planes, there's everything. This must be a fully hardened convoy.
Man the radio room.
Report sent.
Oh,
Half ahead.
Affirmative.
Snorkel.
Consider it done, sir.
something's close by. I think it's this plane.
Switch to electric motors.
Corvette,
Oh,
315 degrees.
full stop.
Jet
It's
slow ahead.
almost. Let's just go
Set
this
course to
way.
these coordinates.
They're coming in. Let's save that. And I'm glad. Always save it. I know it sounds a bit like cheating, but or you know, but believe you me, you do not want to be going through all of that just to get to this point. You make mistakes. Things happen. I mean, they just swarm you. It's no joke.
Set a course to
So
these coordinates.
definitely save it. So.
I need some help here. Yes, sir. I'll take care of it.
You just waste too much time, you know.
Yes, sir. I'll take
In
care
fact,
of it.
I'm going to knock this destroyer out and see what comes of it.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo
See
course.
how he's veering in? He's changing his direction. He's coming towards me.
Maintain.
Now, I don't know whether that's they can't hear me because I'm still at 2%. So T5.
Flood tube 1.
One flooded.
Fire.
But this should slow it down. See how he's actually coming my way? Not anymore, but I've got to get maybe it's they're actually spotting me with periscopes. I probably want to head off in slightly this direction.
Half ahead. Set a course to these coordinates.
Yeah, that's not looking good. So that's one down anyway. it's sort of a major mistake when you sort of leave the destroyers alone. I know you only got a limited, but if you're sort of greedy, you sort of get what you ask for. You know,
Set a course to these coordinates.
it's all about survival, really. That should be the first priority, and
Done, sir. Affirmative. Consider it done, sir.
getting all those extra. I know a destroyer's coming. Getting all the extra sinkage is not really what you're there for, you know. It's just to get it done and actually survive.
Submarine. 300 degrees.
Oh, there's already another submarine here, so
Torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
oh, ooh, this is looking good. And we've got a plane. There must be a carrier out here too.
Corvette. 320 degrees.
Corvette's coming in.
290 degrees.
Two, secondary one.
Set a course to these coordinates.
I'm gonna have to hit this one and then move on up because they're gonna swim this area very shortly.
Dead slow ahead.
Depth charges some distance away.
Oh, that means there's actually another sub, and I'm thinking that now that
All engines stop.
they're hunting that sub right now.
Flood tube 2. Flood tube 3. Tube 3 flooded.
It's a 7.7 GRT, so we're coming up to 4 meter depth. Waiting for them to get a little bit squarer on there. So gonna wait for the next one where they're pointing their nose in towards to the U-boat like now. And away it goes. I should really be angling. I'm just gonna wait for the shot to happen. Serious damage, that'll do. No, right, let's head up this way.
Message received.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Message received. Depth charges some distance away.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Still got the shot on this one, but yeah, not looking too good. In fact, its propeller has left the water. Oh, it's still traveling. Oh no, that's that. That's history. But now the key, because the other sub's there, is just getting away from this particular just further on up here to hunt the others, because don't want to be hanging around here for too long.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Depth charges some distance away. 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 Torpedo in 2.
Get that guy
Depth charges some distance away.
off from there. Oh no, that's one of our subs that just gone down.
Port set. I'm ready for your orders.
Just now loading up.
Flood tube 4. All engines stop.
And just stop.
Port flooded.
See, these are huge boats. Tonnage wise, they are perfect.
Slow ahead.
Matching speed.
2-1 loaded.
They're coming, pointing the nose back in, taking the shot. hit. Seriously. No fire on deck, unfortunately.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Faster, faster.
Yeah, there's definitely a carrier in here somewhere. I'm just going to have to wait for that to appear. It must be over here.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Will do, Captain.
Who evacuates the ship?
That's that.
Report sent.
7-8. Yeah, that's even bigger again. Looking good.
Affirmative.
Torpedo and tube 1 maintained.
Flood tube 1.
Tube 1 flooded.
Torpedo and two.
Massive tonnage, these things. These are all big
Torpedo and
boats.
tube 5 maintained.
Coming in, wait, coming in, wait for the nose to come around, and fire.
40 seconds to impact.
Oh, it's hitting it right on the curve at the bottom. And fire there. Perfect. The torpedo belt is not going to block that, I don't think. That one's a definite.
Change course.
So we're having a free-for-all right now, and I haven't seen any destroyers, so if we just keep on moving on up, I'm pretty sure that we will avoid a lot of those guys, so
Message received.
yeah. Yeah, calling for assistance, I dare say.
Change course. Crew evacuates the ship. Yes. The ship is sinking.
Report sent.
All engines stop.
All engine stop. It's T5. Right, let's get this one primed.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Torpedo and tube 3.
Hooray!
They are sinking.
Oh, that's 5. So we're going to take this to 3.5. We'll try that.
Fire. They're sinking.
Good work.
Yes!
40 seconds to impact. 20 seconds.
Report sent.
Serious damage.
Change course. Full ahead. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good. That torpedo is obviously... It's obviously taking it. Oh, there it is. I knew it.
Set a course to these coordinates.
I knew it. Full stop.
All engines stop.
They've spotted me.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Captain, the enemy ships are at battle stations.
Time to test our metal, lads.
Yeah, it should be almost sinking, but it's not.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Affirmative. Consider it done, sir.
Set a course to
Oh,
these
this boat
coordinates.
should have gone down by now. Come on.
Platoon 5. Change course.
Captain, the enemy ships are at battle stations.
I bet they are.
Let's turn the tables on these hunters, shall we?
2-5 flooded.
Let's drop it down to 3, and obviously the depth or something like that.
Fire! Set a course to these coordinates.
I'm going to use my T3s to hammer this area. Let's get Hoffman on it. Oh man.
Change course. Crew
Yep.
evacuation ship.
That's history, and this one is about going to go next. I'm going to hit it with 2 T5s, and then when I get up alongside, I'm going to smash into it with 2 T3s.
Report sent.
Change course.
We're at flank. The T5s, they will slow it down. Alright, what does he do? Come on, Hoffman, get going on.
Two, 3 loaded.
Got T5.
2-2 flooded.
I've got to make a little bit of distance away from this one here, because otherwise the T5 will just probably go for that one. Gonna hit it at 1.5
2-1 loaded.
depth. Full stop,
All engines stop. Fire!
fire, and let's get these ready to go.
Aye, aye. I'll take care of it. Destroyer. 185 degrees. Torpedo at 2-1 maintain.
Hey, area. It was a dud. 1.5, no good. Oh, I can't believe that. T5. Let's try it again. 1 meter.
2-1 flooded.
Flank ahead. Change course.
Oh, here comes the hunters.
Affirmative.
Down.
Consider it done, sir.
Save game. Great. Had to be a dud.
Switch to electric motors.
Corvette. 170 degrees.
I'm going to be lucky to survive this. They're coming my way, I dare say. But I've just got to travel as fast as I can up here. Right, I've got to take the shot. T5.
Fire! All
Engine stop.
Crash dive. Maximum safe depth, I should say. Blue. Close bulkheads. Launch decoy.
Dead slow ahead.
25 meters. 60 meters.
Just move that along, speed up a bit of time.
105 meters.
Too far away. I just cannot hang around. They're just too aggressive.
155 meters.
30 seconds.
175 meters.
Come on, don't be another bug. Wow, this is an American carrier. Oh, propeller's gone. Did the job. 1 meter. That was the sweet spot for that.
Set a course to these coordinates.
I'm just slowly heading over to the carrier.
90 meters.
Closing in. 2 to 3.
Set a course to these coordinates. All
Stop.
engines stop.
195 meters.
Gotta watch this very carefully for noise and obviously visibility. If it starts to increase, then I've got to move immediately.
Current depth 195.
14. You're coming close. They're within 1,000 meters. Have you noticed now, whereas before I'd be trying to like machine or like slowly move out of this area? Bad mistake. It's for some reason out here in the Arctic convoys, I'm having to literally stop the motor. If you make any noise whatsoever, they're going to hammer you. This is what's been catching me out up here. This is how I've changed my tactics to actually survive here.
175 meters.
Current depth 155 meters.
135 meters.
I'm taking it back up to periscope depth.
115 meters.
Current depth.
I'm not making any noise right now because major mistake.
25 meters.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface operations.
Ah, excellent. Oh, and there's another one coming. So I want to take it down to that. But this carrier
25 meters.
is all mine. It cannot move. I've taken out its propeller with a T8, T5, sorry.
30 meters. Current depth 155 meters.
I'm just going to remain quiet so this destroyer can travel past me, hopefully.
200 meters.
Now I'm going to go back up to periscope depth.
35 meters.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface
I'm going to
operations.
position the boat to just give this carrier a bit of what for.
Change course.
In fact, I could actually leave it here for a moment and focus on these ones here.
Coordinates. Dead slow astern. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
That's actually a 7-2, and this one here, that's a 7-2 as well. But I'm just
All
gonna.
engines stop.
Yep, got the torpedoes for it,
3, 2, 3.
and gonna hit that at 4. I've been very fortunate just by not. But if you can see what I've just done there, I've had to make those adjustments because if I didn't, I'd be taking on water by now. That's what they've been hammering me the last few trips out, just like that, making noise, trying to sneak away,
Engines stop.
and they just hear you and they deep charge you and they smash you. And I've actually been getting away with it throughout this actual game, but for some reason I've had to make these adjustments,
Report sent.
and it's actually starting to work. But believe you me, when you think you're being clever and you've sunk a few of their freighters, and then all of a sudden you're sunk too, you know, that's when the fun stops, that's when the music stops. So
Slow astern.
it's all about really getting that good game and getting things sunk, but surviving, you know. It's all about survival, so that's the main priority.
140 degrees.
Report sent.
That's gone. Yep, see, I've got to be very careful now. I can see my periscopes, but I don't believe the destroyers are coming back.
Captain, the enemy ships have sounded their alarms.
Oh, they are too. Right, let's crash dive.
Maximum safe depth.
Current
But one thing is for certain, that this boat is not going anywhere.
Current depth 90 meters. 150 meters.
I'm going to launch a decoy and then reverse slowly.
60
And then I'm going to reduce.
meters. Dive 2.
In fact, I'll save the game here.
Dive 2. Current depth 200 meters.
220 meters.
Dive 2.
Just going to go to that depth. Got to get away from this decoy, because obviously that's drawing their attention to this location here. My last known location. It's actually there already by the looks of things. The destroyer is actually hovering around that. So I want to go all stop.
30 meters.
And wait for a moment.
Maximum safe depth. Current depth 210 meters.
Go into a safe depth. And now we're gonna wait. We waited for long enough.
Periscope depth.
Periscope depth.
200 meters.
And oh, let's wait for that boat. For some reason. Rising up now. I've got to get the rest of these torpedoes loaded up. Torpedo.
What are your orders, Captain?
I think we've actually got some water on. Yeah, I've got to pump that out at some stage. We are actually going up, that's the main thing.
105 meters. 75 meters. 40 meters. Captain, we're at periscope depth.
Oh.
Ready for surface operation.
No, right there.
Dive 2 50 meters.
Reloaded.
Current depth 35 meters.
60 meters.
Moving away.
Submarine. 325 degrees.
Loaded.
Staying at 50 meters right now because I want to get close to this, because when we actually do take the shot, we're going to be just hitting it and waiting for this destroyer, but we don't want to be hanging around. It's going to be calling in destroyers once again, so, and they're hovering around this place at the moment. Did they bump off? Let's take it up the periscope. Oh, I just can't wait for the new DLC to come out. But I hope they've increased the depth, because if the boat is a lot larger than these ones, then surely you'll be more visible, and because it becomes really shallow. There is a lot of shallows. Right, let's target this one out. What distance? We're at 1.9, so we'll slowly get close to it. And target. Oh, they're not moving, so obviously this guy is not able to target at this stage. The destroyer. In fact, let's take the periscopes in,
Skipper?
just so we can get close without it seeing us. I know pretty much where it is. It's right there. Now I don't really need the periscopes up. I'm just going to take it to work a distance out here. I want to get it to 1.5. Hear the noise. It's going up very slowly. In fact, I'm at a very good range.
All engines stop.
All engines stop. Waiting for this one to disappear a little bit further. As soon as it's around 10 kilometers away, that will give me a perfect chance to really get this down. Now I'm going to go for observation. Let's attack periscope. Observation up.
Ships in sight, bearing 355 degrees. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Skipper?
Oh, it's coming back. This is probably the first carrier, American carrier. The last one was English. Last couple of carriers that I went up against and took down. Right, let's get these going.
Affirmative.
Aye, aye. I'll take care of it. Yes, sir. I'll take care of it.
Maintain.
I could use some help over here. Aye, aye. I'll take care of it.
We're at 70%. In fact, if this destroyer does not maybe we should actually, we've only got 5 shots left. Thinking there's two choices I can really make. One is either use T5 for this destroyer and take this one out, hopefully. I've actually got the one T5, the rest are T3, so I'm just gonna shoot the first, work out the correct depth for this carrier, and I'm gonna shoot this one at 4. and I want to get it on the rounded part at the bottom of the actual of the bow, or the, you know, at the bottom, like I've been hitting the other ones. So
Calculate torpedo course.
get him on that one, and this is the carrier. Five, saving that. Going for 4, but I'm going to be watching this very closely because I want to get it right on the bottom. I can't increase the speed or do much else, so in fact, calculator. There we go. Yeah, take a shot. Now we're going to go down to
Dive
50.
to 55 meters. Current depth 5 meters.
Right, blue, silent, everything's good for that. Let's have a watch and see. Could go a bit lower. It's a hit. It doesn't say how much damage it's taken. This is the destroyer here, closing in.
5 meters.
Now it looks like it's moving on past. I'm at 50 meters deep, so I'm not an obvious sort of target right now.
50 meters.
Just making no noise. You can't make any noise. This is what's been tricking me on the last ones, whereas before I'm normally motoring away, doing what I want and dropping a few decoys, and it hasn't been working. I've had to stay deadly. They're deadly. I had to stay like perfectly quiet and then pick your times to actually machine out. It's actually a very you've got to watch when they're moving away. And this is going down, stuff like that. I could still be sunk now. I'm just waiting to see, but I cannot move right now. Oh. Crashed off. Sounds like they're dropping decoys, but I don't even know about dropping charge. So I'm just going to take it down. In fact, let's get that guy on depth. Increase depth quickly. Let's have a look at this carrier. I can't actually look at it right at the moment. So I want to decoy.
All engines stop.
And we'll drop it down as low as we can go.
135 meters. Dive to 260 meters. Set a course to these coordinates.
Just drop the decoy, so one decoy minus 90. Check the engines.
Maximum safe depth.
Full stop.
Engine stop.
160 meters.
Current depth, 100 meters. 200 meters.
It's the destroyer now, but there is the other sub hanging around, so you just don't know what's going on. It's moving away. It looks like it's turning around.
5 meters.
Periscope depth.
Just take it back up.
175
Oh, there's another. That's stationary.
Current depth,
So, is that a destroyer there?
Current depth, 90 meters.
Corvette, 65 degrees.
45 meters. Dive to 50
Let's stay at 50
45 meters.
just for a moment. Yep. Moving away. Right, let's.
Charges some distance away.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface
Great.
operations.
Now let's continue what we were doing before.
Affirmative. Consider it done, sir.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it.
Change course.
If I see that destroyer again in the next few minutes, if it's just hovering around, it becomes too much of a problem. I'm just going to
Dead slow ahead.
just going to use a T5 on it.
15 meters.
Oh, they're doing that now.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface operations.
They're hunting this one. That's why they're over there.
Torpedo in 2-4 maintain.
Torpedo in 2-3 maintain. Depth charges some distance away.
Crew evacuates the ship.
Oh, have they evacuated? No? Doesn't look like it. Full stop.
All engines stop.
Okay, the next depth is the 4.5.
2-3 flooded.
Fire.
I'm trying to get the perfect shot where it's going to do the most damage. The least amount of torpedoes. The torpedo. So they're definitely feeling it. They've been hit with one T5, and this is the second T3, I think. Yep, looking good. See, I could even go lower on that. In fact, the next shot's going to be lower. I don't normally take it down to 5 meters deep, but I'm thinking that's going to be the sweet spot. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. 5 meters. I don't think there's any other boat I've actually taken it down to this depth. But here we go. And I'm going to watch this the whole way. I've got to know. Incoming St. George. I don't believe this is actually called St. George unless they're actually going down. That's 5 meters depth. Doesn't look like it. In fact, it looks pretty close to the It's a hit, but not done the damage. He's just leveled up to his final. Yep, just give him that so he can knock an emergency. Well, I don't know. This, I'm going to have to get a little bit closer now.
Dead slow ahead. 121.
T5, it's all I've got left, and I don't believe it's actually going to...
Fire. All engines stop.
it's going, seems to be going quite straight. So hopefully... Oh, it's very now. Oh, it's looking. Oh, this destroyer car. Yeah. Oh, well, that was the last torpedo. Oh, look at that. And it's riding in. It's gonna hear. Oh, lovely. Yeah, well, that's one less to deal with. Right, let's take it down. Crash dive. Maximum safe depth. In fact, let's just take the periscopes down and we're at blue. Bulkheads are shut.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface observations.
Report sent. Report sent.
I do believe that it's taken a heck load of damage. I've hit it. Oh,
Captain, we're pinging by ARTIC. Maximum safe depth.
Captain, we've been spotted.
launch decoy.
Current depth, 10 meters.
What? Silent. Well, this is not looking good. Right at the end.
60 meters.
Current depth, 90 meters. Alarm canceled.
130 meters. 150 meters.
170 meters.
Quite easy to go to the milk cow now, which I have one quite close by, but probably end up going back to the port.
All engines stop.
If I survive this. You know, I have noticed that the behaviour of these destroyers has changed. I'm pretty sure they're updating it and working with that, because the development here on this game, they're working flat out on this game. You know, they're not mucking around. They're constantly releasing bits and bobs, and maybe behaviour, AI behaviour or NPC behaviour as non-playing character. You know, maybe it has been altered, so you can't sort of bank on anything really. This is like,
195 meters.
see this though, I've dropped the decoy, moved away and then stopped, even though normally before I was just machining out of there slowly and just letting the decoy sort of mask my sound. You know, it's better off not to do that right now. I'm having more success by just simply stopping the boat and running at this depth as try and get away from. Now they're starting to move away. Now we're going to take the boat up.
Dive to 50 meters.
See the circlet, they're coming back.
155 meters.
Periscope depth. 110 meters.
85 meters.
50 meters.
20 meters. operation.
Yeah, we're going to have a quick look.
Aircraft.
Oh, yeah, they're abandoning ship. Oh, look. Oh my goodness. It's flipped. I've never seen that before. A carrier has actually turned right over and it's fully upside down. Oh, I wish I could have watched it. And you know, I hit it at the 5 meters deep depth, and I'm thinking maybe that's got something to do. I will be playing this. Now I've got it sort of, and the St. George has actually gone down. So, well, I'll be. It's actually flipped upside down. I have never seen that. That must be new. So, what I'm going to do, let's see. Oh no, we've got plenty of oxygen still. So, we're going to sneak on up. Let these destroyers disappear, and then we're going to have a good look at it. Maybe shoot a few rounds into it. Look at this guy, he just keeps coming backwards and forwards, honestly. Yeah, what's the distance from here to there? 237, so we're going to go one stop. Snorkel up. Channel silent running. Stop direct orders. Get these guys back onto their duties, having a break. This guy's absolutely exhausted. Get to bed. Look at that. I've never seen a boat do this in this game. This is new. It has to be. I've played this all the way through many times, completed this game, and I've never seen one of these do that. So the game's evolving, man. That's got to be good. Alright, so I've got to leave it there, and this is an end of another victorious sort of episode of the game. I'm gonna take the boat out of this sort of area, and then I'm gonna see the final sort of thing for this particular part.
Change course. Flank ahead.
Flank ahead, I don't see any destroyers really. Oh, there's one over there. I'm just going to get it for the mission complete, and that will be that. I don't even want to surface the boat right now. Normally I would have taken the boat up, but the destroyers keep coming back, and it's not really worth it. You don't have time. See, look, they are visually looking. They are looking. You can see somebody is. There's only one destroyer over there. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's great. It's awesome that they're getting into, because that's what you'd expect is ships to be like that. They do flip completely over. You do see them at sea like that on the TV and movies and stuff so it's just added realism. This game's getting better and better, eh? It's really good to see. It's well worth it. Stop direct orders. Back. I might give that guy some coffee and
Skipper.
plenty. The rest of the crew pretty good.
Turn on the pump.
Captain, ready for target. I need some help here.
Oh, what's going on? There's another destroyer. He's seen me too. Oh no.
Maximum safe depth. Switch to electric motor.
Run silent.
Silent run.
I can't believe this.
Dead slow ahead.
Oh no. Where did that come from? Just come out of nowhere.
Periscope depth. 25 meters.
45 meters.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface observations. Night lights.
Oh no. What is this? Honestly.
Crash dive. Switch to electric motors.
Is that a plane?
5 meters.
It must be a ship.
Captain, the enemy ships are at battle stations.
Stay sharp. Don't panic.
Oh no. No. They must have seen my snorkel.
Blue lights.
Let's just keep
Dead
it
slow
there
ahead.
for the time being.
Current depth 25 meters.
Moving away. Where did they come from? They just keep coming back.
Give me a current eco sounder reading.
The seabed is at least 150 meters below the keel, Captain. Depth measurement was inconclusive.
50 meters. Current depth
Drop
70
decoys.
90 meters. Current depth 110 meters.
130
Right,
meters.
we'll stop. Let's take it on down.
250 meters.
And see, I've got away from the deck, but I've stopped. This is what I was doing before. Normally I'd just keep machining out of there and not really care, but let's just
10 meters.
Maximum safe depth.
let's just take
Dead
it.
slow ahead.
We're gonna cruise away
Faster.
slowly as possible. Wow, we're at sitting on forward 2.
Current depth 200 meters.
Coming around for another look. Full stop.
All engines stop.
Moving away. I just can't believe it, honestly.
Half ahead.
Destroyer, 170 degrees.
175 meters. 155 meters. 135 meters. 115 meters.
Current depth 95
Have a
meters.
quick look.
75 meters. 45 meters.
15 meters.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface observations. Night lights.
Oh, I just got to get the. I've got no torpedoes. No real way of returning fire, so.
Turn on the gyro compass. Terminate silent running. Alarm canceled.
And right. So that's it. I'm going to send it back to the port.
Alarm.
Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, hopefully it was as good for you as it was for me. And if you like, you like. You don't, you don't. That's fair enough. Follow your heart, and thank you so much for watching. Cheers. Goodbye.
Captain.